Hello everyone, welcome on back to Survival Challenge. So first things first, we are bringing the eggs down to be sold. We have a couple things that are decently priced actually. I'll probably sell the oats a little later. I don't foresee it being that much higher next month. Sorghum I'm going to wait on. And the straw, once we do have that baled up, that'll likely be sold right off the field. So we may not have enough money for the planter this time around, but once we sell the sorghum, which should be next month, I'm assuming, we should then have enough money for the new planter. So we'll probably have to plant these two fields with the current one is what it is. Then we can finally enjoy a bigger one. We won't really have a field to plant with it right away, but I'd probably hold off until we have something to plant with it. Otherwise, we're just kind of buying it and leaving it sit there for how many months until we do need it. Alright, here we are. So this should be sold outside of this building here, but we'll drive through. This won't show the environmental score bonus, I don't believe. It's still technically the co-op here. This whole selling point just doesn't show that for some reason. It should actually get quite high. I think it's 172 for the planter. Plus I'd buy a weight. So yeah, $65,000. So that does show the bonus with the sold. So I think it was only 57 otherwise. So yeah, we are very, very close to actually buying a new planter then. I'll probably hold off on the oats a little bit because it does still show they're going up. And we can sell that and that'll be enough. that right there will be enough money. I did pick up the lime bags, if you can't see. They're right by the sprayer there. I didn't know this, but with that trailer, I went to fill up the chickens. I went to grab some barley in there, and it was slightly too close to the bags of lime, so it picked up the lime bags. So I had to empty that out. I did not know it would do that. I've never had it do it before, so it's kind of weird for me. I'm assuming it's just something with maybe that trailer. Then I had to move the bags of lime a little bit, and I could actually get in there and some barley in the trailer then. Because I did forget to water the sheep and feed chickens before I went to this month. It happens to the best of us. So they were pretty low. Pretty low. Yeah, this field will go nice and quick for baling. Only 4 strips. I'm not sure if this is really going to be worth it to bale this. We'll see. I mean, it won't take that much out of our time. A little bit, obviously, mainly just for baling. That'd be the most time-consuming thing. Just bringing it down to sell won't take very long. I'll have to get the trailer switched over. It'd be about it. Oh, we do have 2 bales? No, 3 bales. Yeah, there's another one in there. Might not be too bad then. I think they're like 145 right now per 1,000 liters for straw. I checked earlier. It was going up to almost at the max price, so I'll sell it as soon as we are able. Probably have to buy some more liquid fertilizer too, for the planter. And I was going to buy a front weight. I was hoping that would help with, well, weight. It is, the planter is technically like 20 horsepower too much. I think this should still be able to pull it. It might struggle on the hills. I was hoping the front weight would kind of help a little bit. We got, what, 6 bales from there. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Well, I am going to go ahead and do a time lapse. We'll just finish up baling this field here. So I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done. Alright, so we're just about done with the baling here. I'll go ahead and probably get the trailer switched over to auto load mode. This is, of course, well, not selected to that right now, since I did sell the eggs. I'll do a quick check on the oats for price. We may just end up selling them. If we're that close to buying the planter. Backed up here nicely. How much money for straw? 23,000. Yeah, that would put us right where we need to be. Oats look to be saying about the same right now. Sorghum has turned it around. It's starting to go up, which is good. I believe next month is the highest price for that. It's either December or January. But we'll empty our bank account on a planter probably this month, and then we'll be just fine again come the month after. I'm pretty sure a front weight is only like $1,000 or $2, so I'm not concerned about that price too much in that factor. Obviously, I mean, I would hate to take it down, our money down to 0 and not be able to buy it. But we will have the other drill to sell. Although I just thought, if I have a front weight, I can't have the Azera on the front for fertilizer. Just thought of that. That puts me in a little bit of a pickle. So I do need that obviously for fertilizer. And we wouldn't be able to afford the compact for this tractor without selling the oats, which we could do. We'll probably need to buy, yeah, we'll need to buy liquid fertilizer too. Seeds we should be fine on for now. We have a handful of things that need to be bought. So we'll head up to, I'll have to check on the sell point. And I suppose straw's not showing on here because it's on the trailer. So yeah, it's shown in here though. Animal dealer. Okay, so we can only sell it at one place. That makes this very, very easy to do. So we'll head back up there. We'll sell it. We'll probably get this switched back over to just normal load mode. And I'll probably buy some seeds and liquid fertilizer. And we'll probably have to sell the oats then. Just so we can buy the planter. But I doubt our seeder is worth more than $2,000. That might be on the high end. I think it's like $6,000 new, and we've had it for quite some time now. Just be back here, yeah. Pretty sure I've sold here before. Well, I've sold straw before, so yeah, I have sold here before. I think maybe the silage bales were sold here, maybe. That would put us at where we need. But we would have $6,000 left, and that's not enough for the compact. Although we could sell the other one. I do think we may need that front weight, so just to be safe, I feel like we should make sure it's there. But let's get this switched back. And we'll go ahead and buy. What's the ratio for this? It's 1-1. So it uses 1 seed per 1 solid fertilizer. So let's see how much solid fertilizer I have. I have 4,600. So we could buy 4 bags. Well, 5 bags to be safe. We'll use it eventually. And it's not in big bags. Pallets, we can buy 2. I do want to buy another thing of herbicide too. We can go without it though. Oh, 3,500 for this. And I'll buy 1 thing of herbicide. So yeah, we'll have to sell the oats, which I kind of figured on. Right now, they're kind of sitting about that same price. They're not too horribly far off from max. We'll get 30,000 from it. I'll also have to be a little careful when I add the seeds to the olive tree to make sure I don't put too much in. I would rather not have, 400 liters in there that I can't really do much with. I should have picked up this other IBC first. That down. Knock over all the bags of seed. Alright, there we go. That should be the rest of it. I always put the DPI really high on my mouse, so always kind of weird as soon as you get done putting it all up there and your camera goes all over the place. I can turn off that tag. I don't really need it anymore. Well, we'll bring this back. I'll load up the other trailer with all of the oats, and well, I'll be right on back here, and we can sell it and then buy everything that we need. Alright, we're back at the store with the oats. I'm just gonna double check to make sure this is highest at the co-op. Yeah, it's the only place buying it. Okay. Wasn't sure, and it looks like I am now stuck. Oh, nope, we're good. Got a little worried there for a second. Then we'll have to head right on back and pick up the planter and stuff, or the drill. And I'll pick up the crop sensor as well. Get all that stuff sold. But we easily have enough money right now for both of the items, all 3 items that we need. One is just to upgrade the tractor, and I'll probably repair it too, make sure it's has the best shot of actually pulling it. Yeah, I'll be back in a short little bit. Alright, here we are. I did check, we have one seed bag that has 600 liters in it, so that should just about line up right with what we have for solid. Yeah, we'd have like 12 extra liters. That's not too bad. I would consider that quite good, to be honest. Ooh, over 2,500 extra. Almost 4 grand. I was expecting like, what, 2 grand repaired, so I'll take it. I'll take it. This is actually worth quite a bit of money. $16,500. And we'll go ahead and repair this, since it's here, and we'll take all the horsepower we can get. So we have $211,000. I'm going to do something I probably should have before I sold the drill. Go and buy that planter, because my luck, I was wrong on the price. I think it's 172. Yep. The reason I'm not getting this one is because it's the unrealistic model. I'm not sure why it's cheaper. It also requires less horsepower. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I don't think we want anything special in here. Just standard. I'll take the Kenzie one, because that's what it actually is supposed to be. Standard, yeah, standard stuff. We'll buy that, $172,000. Oh, I need to upgrade the one thing with the tractor too. Put the sensor on. And for weight, where are the weights? Weights. I'm probably just planning on putting this one on. We'll go out and buy that then. We already have everything for like seeds and stuff at the farm. I'll get this customized. I'll put the Pro Compact on there, which is basically what we sold the other sensor for. It was basically a wash there. Oh, do we have narrows on this? I'm just curious. Okay. Sometimes it's already there. I guess like if we got wide tires, it might technically help with oh, it's only in the back wide. For some reason I thought it would do the front tires as well. So we'll just buy that. We're down to $22,000. So we spent a lot of money. We should be right back up in the hundreds of thousands very, very soon. That drill looks really big. I'm not sure how this is going to pull. I'm a little concerned about it. Maybe I should have got a bigger weight. I don't think the weight's going to help that much. I just want a little bit extra in the front to try to hold the front end down. Yeah, this just looks... It looks a little big for this tractor. We'll see. As long as it pulls it good enough for now, and then in the future we can always upgrade the tractor by a new one. Which would eventually be down the line anyways. We would just have a better idea of, yeah, we need to put that towards the top of the list, not, you know, towards the middle. Alright, here we are. I do want to double check the pH. It's a little low there. It's good here. Okay. I'll fill up for seeds and the liquid fertilizer off this trailer. Just so I don't accidentally take the seed bag that has the 600 liters in there. Alright, so that is mostly filled up. I'm gonna grab the lime spreader here and just get that one field topped off. I might put soybeans in both of them. Which I did put fertilizer in there, which I probably shouldn't have in hindsight if I'm gonna put soybeans in them. Does that would line up with another higher price? We really don't have any, other crop that we need to do for any, productions or anything. The barley, we have quite a bit, in almost 40,000 liters in the silo. We have quite a bit on hand. So I'm not too concerned about that. Yeah, you can see we're not using a lot of lime just because we're just maintaining this field now. And I guess really, I mean, it is the next crop to be a high price for. Soybeans. Obviously, if we were a little earlier, like August time, I would probably put sorghum in though. That would be like 4 or 5 months and it would be ready right around the high price. That drill is barely gonna fit there now. Try to put this to this side. Alright, so we'll pick up the drill and we can get to planting. And this would, man, we're gonna have a lot of soybeans, wouldn't we? Because we have this field to harvest one more time, and I was thinking we might be able to get 2 harvests out of these. We would have a lot of soybeans then. Like, just to put a number out there, over 300,000 probably for money amount. Because that field once was almost 100. That big field. So if you get this field in there and that one, and then 2 harvests out of the other 2 there, we'd be talking some very, very high numbers. This is not going to take very long to plant, is it? We're about to find out if this is gonna pull or not. We'll put alright, so let's try this one more time. So I unfortunately had to take off the premium expansion from the mod list. I had this issue basically every time I've had the premium expansion active, but it adds certain weird glitches, and yeah, basically when I would cycle through the crops, I would hit like red beets and it wouldn't show up. It wouldn't show up in the bottom corner anymore. I couldn't switch the crop type. Yeah, the game kind of glitched out. Kind of is what it is, but yeah, I've had issues. I remember when I first set up like Sri and I think Monnet Farms, I had issues with it. So I had to go in and turn it off, which it's not as simple of just unchecking the box. I had to go into the career save and delete basically every text that has to do with it. And then I got rid of the mod, but then the crops would still show up, so I had to go through and, yeah, delete those too. Yeah, this looks like it's pulling extremely well. So I have no issues with how this is handling this planter. I think it's like a 13 mile an hour max speed. This is pulling it at max speed. But no issues to be had there. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure if we would eventually do anything with premium expansion or not anyways. But yeah, I know with Sri the premium edition map, I had to have the mud system mod on, otherwise it wouldn't work. I had all kinds of bugs otherwise. I know in Monette I had to straight up turn it off. It's just, I don't know, it's just kind of how it is sometimes. Oh, yeah, I just noticed this when I was painting there. I thought we lost the data. We did. So we'll have to purchase this again. I wondered, because it was showing the weird amounts. Usually that means the data is not up to date anymore. So we might have used a little extra seeds than what we needed there. Alright, so I think I might just do a short little time lapse. We'll finish out this field very, very fast. Very, very fast. This is going very fast. I mean, this is probably triple, if not 4 times the size of the other drill, so kind of expected. Anyways, I will talk to everyone once the time lapse is done. Alright, and just like that, we are on the final lap, if you will, for the planting for this field. We are going to be able to plant these fields in record time now. I'm pretty sure this is bigger than the one we had on first survival challenge. I'm going to double check. That was this one. That was 14.5 meters, so this one's 4 meters bigger. And I remember we had so many issues pulling this thing. I think we originally had a tractor with like 400 horse. Had struggles with it. And then like it would run at like 2 miles an hour. Then we got one. Was it a Deutz-Fahr? Or a Fendt tractor? I don't remember. It had like 500 or 600 horsepower, and that thing, it would still bog it down some. It was kind of, I don't know why. I should have just went with this, clearly. This was clearly the better option all along. But yeah, so we have basically every field planted. We'll have maybe a couple harvests next time. Man, there's a lot of soybeans out there. So no, we do not have any harvest next time. Well, if these fields to spray, probably sorghum to sell. It's probably the main thing to sell. So we'll probably end up going to the month after too. Yeah, well, anyways, I think that is about everything for today. So let me know what you're thinking on the new drill. Obviously, I think it's a massive upgrade. I've been trying to focus on making sure that when we upgrade, it's not just like a little bit of an upgrade. I want to make sure we make a sizable change. But I think it's somewhat of the reason why the series sometimes feels like we're not progressing as much. I think it's because I'm not trying to make the small steps. I'm trying to go larger steps in between. So it feels like we're not making as much progress maybe, but we are. It's just we're getting bigger things when we are doing it. So yeah, now we're a full way into product productions and lands and animals and that kind of fun stuff. I'll get the olive tree and everything set up off camera. I'll just put all of the seeds and stuff we need in there. And all the fertilizer and everything. So, anyways, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.